my favorite time, as strange as it sounds, would be the time we got attacked by the monkeys. Because that was the most surreal few minutes of...
Where were you?
We were in the game park in Nairobi on our little safari on Tuesday. And most of the time you can't get out of the vehicle because obviously dangerous wild animals, they don't want any interference there. But there are these certain picnic areas where you can get out of the vehicle because, you know, there's still animals, but there's not anything really huge that's going to trample you or anything. So there were these little monkeys, these little gray monkeys about the size of house cats, I would say. And they were cute, you know, they were just all over the place, and we could get about a foot away from them and they wouldn't do anything. We were taking pictures with them and or climbing all over the van and things like that. And then we go to the back of the van to get out our lunches. They got closer and closer. One of them jumped on Cindy and one of them jumped on the rear bumper behind Mac, and we started freaking out, and our friend Gideon took a stick and swung it at them and they kind of scattered, and they got away with our trash bag, which is just a Ziploc bag with banana peels and napkins in it, so I hope they enjoyed that.
Treasures.
Yeah. In the primary schools and the high schools, they're public schools, but there's still, the religion is a huge part of their education. There's a whole class dedicated to Christianity, or we went to one school where there were some Muslims, so they took a class related to Islam, but religion is not separated from the schools there. It was so amazing we would be out on the field to give our little presentation, and they would do things for us and, you know, to show what they had been learning. And they would be singing Bible songs or reciting Bible verses, and the head teacher would be doing that with them. And it was so amazing to see that done in school when you've grown up in a society where teachers could be fired, if not sued, for doing that. So it was amazing to see that just as part of their education, and how happy they were about that. They didn't react like it was, oh, this is stupid, we have to learn these Bible verses. They were excited about it. So that was incredible.
Yeah.
So we were able to visit a child that the youth group has sponsored through Compassion since before I was in junior high, so over 7 years, I think, maybe 8 or 9. So we met this, well, he's not really a child anymore, he's about 22, but his name is Sagilu Sakut, and he lives very close to where we were, just about an hour out of Nairobi. And it was really surreal to finally get to kind of meet him and learn a little bit about his life after having him just be kind of a kid on the refrigerator for so many years. And just amazing to see him and go to his house and meet his mom and his stepmom. The Maasai culture is part of that is polygamy, so his dad had multiple wives. So his dad unfortunately died a few years ago, but he lives with his mom and another one of his dad's wives. And just to learn about his dreams, he makes music videos, he goes around and does worship music different places, collaborates with different people, and he's planning to go to school to become a lawyer, and all these things that, you know, I had never really thought about. It was just amazing to get to know him a lot better.